Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. You might be wondering what we're doing here. There's a new trailer. You might be asking yourself, but Brian, haven't we seen this information 3 times now in 2 weeks? To which I would hypothetically respond, uh, yeah, kinda. We actually kinda have. We got, I guess, news that, well, yeah, I guess we got news in the first channel. And then this just last night we got a look at the art, and now we have the actual trailer for Choose Your Legends, and evidently it's called A New Future, which I genuinely feel like Brave Houses was a missed opportunity that I am just so unhappy with. So I'm not sure where exactly to file that feedback, but once I figure out where, I will be sending it. Um, so for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the trailer. I don't expect this to be a long video because I don't know how much there is to say, honestly, outside of I don't think we've seen skills, at least not in like a full context official capacity yet. We may have seen glimpses of seals and whatnot, but I guess we'll find out tonight. We're going to see. Happy times. No one's killing each other. It's great. Pause. Alright, so Moon Gradivis. That is unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. So we got distant counter built in. Grants a special cooldown charge +1 per foe's attack during combat. And that's it. Only highest value applied, doesn't stack, blah, blah, blah. So, standard stuff with that. That's cool. Noontime, attack, defense, unity. That's new, as is Blue Lion Rule, which I'm assuming the B skill is his unique skill, given the Blue Lion bit. So there's that. And then Joint Hone Attack. So we've seen that. I think it's on at least one unit. I don't remember who it is. This is Apotheosis Santa. It's somebody from around that time frame. I'm not sure if anybody else has Joint Home Attack. So attack, defense, unity. So we have a unity skill now. That's interesting. If unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack, defense +5 and bonus to attack, defense during combat equal to the current penalty on each of those stats times 2. So if unit has -7 penalty to attack, grants attack +19 for a net bonus of 12. Interesting. So if this mechanic sounds kind of familiar, I think we first saw this back on Fallen Ike. I want to say back in April. And we've seen, just recently actually, we've seen another kind of integration of this type of penalty flipping stuff. So this isn't, it's topical, it's relatively fresh. So that's interesting at least. Oh boy. Alright, so Blue Line Rule, I can already tell. I already know what that's going to be. If unit's defense is greater than foe's defense, reduces damage from attacks during combat and from AoEs, excluding rookers, by percentage equal to the difference between stats times 4. Great. So that's going to be your repel type skills, but I'm assuming it's going to be unique to him, given the circle that it has on the little skill icon. So, Dimitri seems good as a +10 Apotheosis Anna holder. I don't know that there's a whole lot that Dimitri can do that she cannot as it stands. Because I gave her repel. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. So, that's cool. I mean, that's cool. it's cool. I like it. It's not anything that's like uber unique to him, since we've kind of already seen some of these skill types happening. So his entire base kit to me seems kind of like a Frankenstein current meta type thing that they've just kind of put onto his kit. But I mean, that's cool. He's got noontime, so almost, he's so close to getting ether. What more could you want? No. Very little damage. So that's nice.
Fodlan isn't going to change itself.
It's not.
Sometimes it takes an outsider to make things happen.
Sometimes it does. That is true. Wise words, Claude. Alright, so Claude is a bow flyer. He is our colorless unit. We are sticking to traditional classes, it seems, this time around. Alright. So only one new skill that we see on Claude. And it doesn't appear to be unique to him. Well, I mean, he's the only one that has it because it's new. But it doesn't seem to be uninheritable, is what I meant to say. So, Wind Parthia. Accelerate special cooldown or special trigger. Effective against flying foes if unit initiates combat, or if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed, defense, res +5 during combat. And if unit also deals damage to foe during a special, restores 50% of units maximum HP. Huh. Alright. So, tanky, maybe, I think is what the goal here is for. Not bad, I guess. The secondary effect, the HP restore, that's kind of interesting. He's rocking Moon Bow, so I mean, you could go with a different special, since his weapon effect kind of allows him to restore HP whenever his special triggers. So obviously you want something with a very low cooldown. He's not a flyer, or he is a flyer, so he can't run Special Spiral. So that's kind of a bummer. Special Spiral on him would be really nice with that weapon effect, and then the obviously the 2-turn special. But Fury 4, Chill Speed, Defense 2. We know what those are. Attack Speed, Rain 3. Inflicts attack speed -4 on foes within 2 spaces during combat. All right. Okay. All right then. So I mean, that's cool, I guess. It's not anything that's too inspired, but it is a very nice C skill to have. I have not seen everybody else yet, I will say that. And I don't want to sound negative, but so far, I'm not really seeing anything that just screams unique or different. I don't know. It's strange. I don't know. Am I not excited enough? I feel like I'm not excited. Well, I mean, I've told you guys that this isn't really my banner. This one's not for me. Half of the other banners we've had this year have been Brian-centric, so that's fine. Let's see. Let's take a look at the animations at least. I'm surprised he doesn't have a non-inheritable skill. That's weird. I mean, it's fine, but it strikes me as strange.
I make it a point to dress in a tastefully mature way. It's worth the time. I don't get it. I don't get the Lysithea fandom. I don't understand it. All right, so Dark Spikes. Oof. I don't know if people wanted this or if they didn't not want this. But hey, here it is. We're here. This is part of us now. So effective against cavalry foes, true to form.
Grants speed +3 at start of combat if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75%. Grants attack speed +6 during combat. If unit's HP is less than 100% and unit initiate combat, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack before foe can counter attack. There you go. So it's even better than Desperation. That's very nice. That's a very handy weapon to have. I don't know necessarily how that's going to play. Given base Lysithea is in the game. Well, I guess all of these units are in the game already as base units. So maybe that's not relevant. Either way, we know what base Lysithea looks like. So I assume that, you know, she's also in her brave form going to be a fast tome. So that's kind of nice. So the guaranteed follow-up attack is interesting. Yeah, that's good. I mean, she will have a place on teams. I mean, the regular Lysithea is extremely good. Forget competitive alone. You could probably clear 80% of the in-game content just with her, if you have enough support for her correctly. So I mean, I would assume that Brave Lysithea is in a similar mindset, as it were. She does not have any unique skills outside of Dark Spikes, which is interesting. Very interesting. So she's got Moonbow. She's got attack speed push. She's got lull speed res. And she's got hone speed 4. Again, nothing really super new outside of her weapon. But, you know, we kind of assume that everybody on this banner will have a new weapon skill. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. We're not seeing a lot of unique... And it must be just saving it for Edelgard, right? That's got to be it, because there's so many Edelgards in the game already that they have to differentiate, right? And they're all axes, too. And that's the crazy bit. That's the crazy bit. Fun fact, I don't know if this Edelgard is armored, but I think she probably is, because they seem to be sticking to traditional class growth in the normalized sense. So, you know, even though Lysithea, nothing there is like flashy new, I think she's probably still going to be possibly one of the best, if not the best, units on this banner. I love Terraplat. Alright, so she is X armor. There it is. There it is. So let me ask a question here. I know that we're not allowed to do good skills for flyers in the B slot, right? But why is there no golden deer rule? Why is that not a thing, IS? Why are you doing my man dirt? It's not like anybody else is going to inherit it anyway. Why can't you just make him a good flyer with a unique B skill? Why you gotta hate on flyers so much, IS? So I guess pour one out for our boy Claude, because he's the only one not getting a rule skill. I am a fan of symmetry. However, I'm annoyed by him not getting a rule skill beyond that. I feel like it's a little disrespectful for some reason. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you also feel like that's weird. I don't... It doesn't sit well with me. They gave him a chill skill, which is pretty much the thing that flyers run nowadays, because they don't have many other options. Guard bearing, maybe, if you're feeling frisky. Dive bomb, that's brand new. But I mean, I don't know. That does not sit well with me. Anyway, Edelgard. Flower Hot Clear. Which I don't know if I'm even saying that right, but that's okay. You'll let me know. Accelerate special trigger cooldown count -1 at start of turn. If unit's HP is greater than 25%, unit can move 1 extra space. That turn only, does not stack, and grants the following status to unit for 1 turn. Unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces. Oh, that's good. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, inflicts attack defense -6 on foe during combat. Well, there it is. You know, I'm not going to say that they went and made Edelgard, like, the strongest unit on the banner. I have not read the rest of the skills yet. I don't know. But I'm just going to go ahead and assume that they did. So, that's upsetting. Noontime! Again, what is with these skills? This is such a weird banner for skills, man. I am perplexed by what is going on here. Distant Ward. We know what that is. I don't think Edelgard's going to have any issue using that. Black Eagle Rule. Alright, so if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, note the weapon skill, so we're in sync there. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, and also if foe initiates combat, damage received by a foe's follow-up attack is also reduced by 80%. Oh, God. Yep. Well, I don't want to say that Brave Ike has been outrightly replaced, but I think functionality-wise, it's getting there. It's getting pretty darn close, friends. We've also got Joint Drive Res, so that's going to grant 4 to allies within 2 spaces during combat. And if it's within 2 spaces of an ally, grants +4 res to unit during combat. So, yeah, I think Edelgard wins. Which I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really surprised by that. I kind of assumed that Edelgard would get the premium treatment on the banner, where all units should be treated premium. But hey, that sometimes that happens, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Listen, if I don't sound excited enough to you and you're upset about that, that's okay. Well, I mean, it's not okay. You shouldn't worry about my opinion that much. I'm excited for you if this excites you. I just, I don't feel like equal treatment was given to every unit, and that kind of bums me out a little bit. But I mean, that happens. It's gonna happen. It's a fact of gotcha, I guess. So that's the thing. What we got for animations here? Clearly not afraid of tomes. Literally does not care about tomes.
You can't stop me.
She can't be stopped. There's not wrong. Lack. Lack. That's the that's the name of the chapter. Interesting. All right. Keep in mind that we will be getting George as our GHB unit, so that'll be fun. I think. Did I miss anything? Am I missing anything? Oh, I am. I'm missing something. All right. So hang on. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all are like, Okay. So up to 4 times you can use Spark, I guess, to choose a focus hero. So you won't. This is confirming, I guess, that you won't be able to get 4 of the same hero that you pick with the Spark. Does that make sense? So in this example, they have shown you get Dimitri, then you get Edelgard. I'm assuming they're going to get Claude next. Yeah, and then they got Lysithea last. So that is an option. If you want to do that, you can. Keep in mind that we are going to get a free summon guaranteed choice. So it's like a Spark, except you don't actually have to summon to activate it. And it should be on a separate banner. So that's a thing. So if you want a guaranteed version of every unit, you really only have to Spark 3 times. You don't have to do the 4th. So you don't have to do 160. The minimum is 120. And you might get somebody by the end. I don't know. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. That is the banner in a nutshell. That is what we will be looking forward to on the 18th, I think, is when this debuts. Let me hop back to that part, which is here. Yes, the 18th. Very exciting. Be sure to subscribe and come on back because we will be summoning, and I may very well end up just sparking everything and being done with it. Based on what I've seen here, I'm not that in love with the characters that I feel the need to get multiple copies. I have also not seen enough fodder potential, thinking about the current roster that I have in rotation, that I really need to upgrade anything. So, I don't know. I think we may just go for catalog on this one. I'm not disappointed. Everybody looks good. They won by overwhelming votes. So I'm sure there are more happy people than disappointed people. But just remember, if you did vote for these characters and you expected something different, I don't know what to tell you, to be honest, because this banner basically confirms to me that they have future plans for these units. Barring maybe Lysithea and Edelgard at this point. So really just Claude and Dimitri. Because they didn't really seem to get that much preferred treatment, especially Claude. I don't know what's up with Claude, but he didn't have really anything unique. And that pretty much, confirms to me that they're planning on doing something special with him at some point. And they didn't. Maybe they didn't want to use that on him. But then again, there's legendary Edelgard also, so they didn't really hold back on her. So maybe nothing matters. Maybe nothing actually matters. Maybe that's what the truth of it is. Yeah. So there you go. That's my brutally honest opinion. It's neutral for the most part. It's mostly just neutral. So I hope you don't get too upset about that, because in the past my neutral opinions have been quite controversial. But that is it for now. Be sure to come back. We will be doing a summon session on this in 4 days. That's exciting. And we'll also soon-ish be taking a look at the upcoming... Is it Legendary this month? Banner? I think it is. Pretty sure it is. Or Mythic. Whatever it is. I don't know anymore. But that is it for me right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you want to come back and join us again over here at KCB headquarters. And until then, have a great night, and I will catch you next time.